What's up, my Mind Your Money business folks? It's me yet again with another video on today's stock market news. And as always, hopefully you're in the market and not trying to time the market, because that is simply impossible. It's impossible to do, right? So it says here, Dow, S&P 500, Nasdaq falls as Wall Street digests earnings, Trump's tariffs. So let's get into it, shall we? It says U.S. stocks retreated on Tuesday as investors digested the latest wave of corporate earnings, economic data, and various tariff updates. So the benchmark S&P 500 fell 0.5%, while the blue chip Dow Jones Industrial Average fell more than 0.1%. And the Nasdaq was down nearly 0.7%. So Palantir stock jumped roughly 7% after the company's earnings report beat expectations and revealed its revenue had topped $1 billion in a quarter for the first time. So on Monday, stocks sharply rebounded after tanking on Friday in the aftermath of a number of market-shaking events, including a weak jobs report, fresh tariffs, new signs of rising prices, and President Trump's firing of the commissioner of the Bureau of Labor Statistics. He's out of there. So economic data released Tuesday morning showed the services sector unexpectedly flatlined in July. The Institute of Supply Management Services PMI registered a reading of 50.1 in July, down from June's reading of 50.8, and below the 51.5 economists surveyed by Bloomberg. So meanwhile, Trump continued to amp up pressure on trade after this week's threat to India on the hiking of tariffs, right? Tariffs. So in an interview with CNBC on Tuesday morning, President Trump said pharmaceutical imports could see tariffs up to 250%. It's like, why does the president keep throwing these numbers out there like that? But that is what he's doing. He also ruled out Treasury Secretary Scott Bessent as a potential incoming Fed chair, but noted that Jerome Powell's successor could be named soon. So Wall Street is now focused on the continuation of earnings season. On Tuesday, AMD and Rivian are set to report their results. McDonald's and Disney earnings land on Wednesday. So I just noticed here, AMD posts mixed quarter 2 results, but offers better than expected quarter 3 outlooks on AI sales. So that's what happened with AMD. AMD report just came out like 2 minutes ago. It says here, the second quarter results after the bell on Tuesday, missing an adjusted earnings per share, but beating an analyst expectations on revenue. The company also provided a better than expected quarter 3 guidance of between $8.4 billion and $9 billion. Wall Street was expecting $8.3 billion. Yeah, so AMD is like a rival to NVIDIA in the AI sector. Yeah, and I believe NVIDIA is giving its earnings report later this month. And that's pretty much it for today's stock market news. So let's see what some stocks and ETFs did today. So Palantir, again, a big jump today, gained $12.61 today. That's major. I have some Palantir. Well, yeah. The stock, the share price closed at $173.27. NVIDIA, however, lost $1.74, closing out at $178.26. FTEC, My Information Technology ETF, lost $1.75 today, closing out at $203.37. Tesla lost 54 cents today, closing out at $308.72. My S&P 500 ETF SPLG lost 36 cents today, closing out at $73.89. Broadcom lost $4.79 today, closing out at $292.93. Yeah, what did Meta do today? Ooh, Meta lost $12.91 today, closing out at $763.46. What about Apple? Apple lost 43 cents today, closing out at $202.92. Yeah, so that's pretty much it. That's all I'm going to go over for today. So hopefully, again, you guys are in the market. You're investing dollar cost averaging into the market every week, every month, however you choose to do so within your budget. Create a plan. Get out of debt if you're into debt. Debt is one thing that's holding most people back from investing into their future, whether it be with time, money. When you're in debt, it causes a lot of stress, and it feels like an anchor and a chain that's holding you back and holding you down. So get out of debt. And the only way that you can get out of debt is by creating a budget. You have to create a budget so you can start telling your money where to go, so you can stop trying to figure out where it all went. So, and I guarantee you, if you create a budget, you will find extra money somewhere. I guarantee that, right? So create a budget and start tackling that student loan debt, that car loan debt, that personal loan debt, that credit card debt. Get out of debt. And while you're getting out of debt, stop all investment, even into your 401k. Stop, so you can throw all of your money towards debt. And then when you get out of debt, create a 3 to 6 months living expenses, which is your emergency fund. Start investing 15% of your income into your retirement. Put money away for your kids' college fund. And if you have a mortgage, start tackling your mortgage. If you don't have a mortgage and you would like to have one, save up to 20% as a down payment. Put down on that home. Make sure that your mortgage is no more than 25% of your take-home pay. And finance that home for 15 years. And I guarantee you, if you do that, you don't have any debt. You have your emergency fund. Your kids' college is taken care of. You're investing. You will pay that home off quicker and faster, maybe in 5 to 10 years, 5, 7, 10 years, right? You can pay off that home. And now you have no payment, no mortgage payment, no debt. Do whatever you want to do. You can invest more money. You can travel more. You can give away more. You can do what you want to do. There's a lot that can be done when you're in control of your own life. It's a lovely thing to have options. Options are great. All right, so I'm going to end this video here. Like, comment, subscribe, share this video. Let me know what you think, if you think anything at all. Disclaimer, I'm not a financial advisor, nor am I pretending to be one. So any and all information on my channel is for entertainment purposes only, and it reflects my opinion. So please consult with a financial advisor before you invest any of your hard-earned money, if you're incapable of doing it on your own, like I do. Right? So you guys take care. Have a blessed day. Peace.